It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, 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 and welcome back to Valhalla. It's a game where I become a bartender and have my heart broken somehow. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? I'm feeling more awake than I did yesterday. Because I know you guys were gonna ask about that. Also, my music is still going. There we go. Have that turned off for now. No. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Drew. Please bring Dorothy back. That's not my decision to make. Unfortunately. So, where we last left off. Things just keep getting heavier. At the very least. Today was reunited with Stella. Since they was reunited with Stella, we have no game audio. There we go. Don't worry, I fixed it. It's the other thing. I fixed it before we actually started. So one thing I want to. He add pasta, peas and chicken. Nice. Close enough text to speech. I had my lunch a bit early today. I had some leftover pizza, which is just a channel staple at this point. So one thing I want to get out of the way before we start. Next week is going to be a bit weird with the schedule. There's gonna be some renovations in my place next week. So I likely won't be streaming during the day because there's going to be a lot of noise. However, I am considering streaming in the evening. Specifically for Wednesday and Thursday. The beta test for Moss Hunter Wilds is next week. About that. Originally I said that I don't. I probably won't be able to stream the beta test. But that might change. If that does change, there won't be a stream on Wednesday. Instead of doing something on Wednesday, I'll be moved to Friday, which for me is when the beta test will be up. That just depends on how everything goes. Like maybe I'll be able to stream during the evenings next week. And if so, I could stream the beta test. I'm not going to make any promises now. I'll just have to wait and see. Now that said, let's get into bartending. We can worry about monster hunting later. Whatever works best for me. Well, I'm trying to figure that out. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Hold on, my camera is a little bit off. There we go. Maybe it's just I need to move to the side a little bit. Perfect. Alright, as per standard procedure. We ought to pick new music. Actually, hold on, I've done that one whole lot. Give me a moment while I ignore you guys to pick out all the music. Okay, there we go. Ignoring has been finished. Music has been selected. I don't know how much of this is actually new music. Oops. This made me realize that the full official LST sold online is missing 2 tracks. Close enough text-to-speech second. Damn. Alright, we're back to business. Back. Any luck? Managed to give out some flyers when most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell him to go to the Red Shiba bar to get their attention. So he's the mascot of the bar now. I can work with this. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. All places need a good mascot. Am I not a good enough mascot? She's back. She's finally back. Where have you been? Where have you been? We've needed you the past several streams. The door opens. The crowd goes wild when they see a dog. Stuff, little girl, what are you doing in a bar? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Honey, some help here. Hey dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. Do you not like dogs, Dorothy? Brad Shibo lacks critical information. Yes, that is his name now, Brad Shibo. Well, you really now are bad with dogs. Don't make it too obvious. Why though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. If he just accepts that, he's just like, yeah, I'm John. My full name is Gilbert. Was it John Gilbert? No. I forget his full name anyway. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, you're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happened to get stuck with the fear of dogs and chinchillas. Why would you be afraid of chinchillas? Have you guys ever seen a chinchilla? They're adorable. Chinchillas are extinct, though. I just have to say something, didn't I? Thank gods. What will you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a bleeding Jane. You've never heard of chinchilla before. They're like little rodents that have very big ears. And let me actually make sure I got that right. They're very round too. Very, very round. I just kind of like, imagine a rat. But like around and as for on its hands and tail. Don't they bathe themselves in sand? I think so. 1. They bathe in dust, that's what they do, I think. Yeah, they bathe in dust for some reason. You're not really a rodent guy. No one is a rodent person until you find one that is specifically very cute and very friendly. Hello singular Dorado, welcome. Okay, Bleeding Jane. Or Dorothy's time of the month. I don't want to think too hard on that. Just blended, okay. At times of the month. Do well, menstruate. I forgot text-to-speech doesn't pick up on the robot names. Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. Okay, then why are you? There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. And what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. God, I miss Dorothy. This game is interesting. Have I mentioned that this will not be PG-13? So how's business? Just immediately changing the subject. You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. So let me get this straight. Robots don't have bodily fluids and yet they're somehow able to drink. And get drunk. They probably have robot stomachs, I guess. You know, like robot livers. It's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do, both humans and robots. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. Maybe it's better that way. Probably. How so? The other girls like a dress and skinny clothes and show lots of skin. It scares off a lot of people. And where is that? The best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Is that actual advice, Dorothy? I'm not sure I want it. Really? I dress normally and just pretend I'm some acquaintance. You need to hide me until reaching the room. It should be obvious what her profession is. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or movie before anything else. I must say it's a bit hard to get to the clients in the first place. You can't do what I do at a glance. They can't tell what I do at a glance. She sells car insurance? No, she's actually a used car dealer. The first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve robots too? Humans only. I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%. Even from the I don't want to. Search for females. I'm not so strict though. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Get me a blue fairy. A big one, would you? Okay, blue fairy. Have to make this one big south. 8 red. 2 green. Aged and mixed. Wondered if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was just dizzy and what he seen was his puke. Oh. Okay. Gonna stay inactive today, that's fine. These streams tend to be more chill anyway, it's mainly just me reading. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? Is that the girl who wanted to spite her mom? Then I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. Okay. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First I pick a mall. Wait for your day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap and when he asks what I want. Alright, place your bets everyone. What? What is she going to say? What is the tiny robot known for being a gremlin going to say? To Santa Claus. I somewhat regret asking, but... I say in the most innocent tone I can muster. I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The robot wants to be human. And so then I say no, I want you. Gremlin. Look at her like. At her. This is a gremlin. Look out a face. Look at that smug face right there. I'm not reading that. I'm not sure if I want to read that. I'm definitely not reading that one. I remembered it was a prank and I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. I'll consider it. Yes, very considerate after I avoided reading everything you said. Your reactions to the are priceless. That's just Dorothy's existence. Although I did get a client that way. Oh. He became a regular soon after. Thank you for that information, Dorothy. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that. Well, that's always me. What? Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Dorothy, please answer the question. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Hey, then tell me your age first. 27. Not fair, you didn't get fidgety or anything like that. And I'll tell you. The model is designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. I'm not going to play it out. But I'm pretty sure we're all thinking it right now. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. Expecting you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? Why didn't you? How dangerous everything's been lately. Every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. I mean, Jill has a point. Do you want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Is that one of the promo drinks? No, it's not okay. C2 red, 3 green. 5 alcohol. On the rocks and mixed. Do you like it? I don't dislike it. Guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey honey, what day is today? Wednesday. Well, actually it's Thursday, but don't worry about it. Now the number. The number. 21. Shouldn't you know that? I'm a robot, not a calendar. Thought you would know that much. Next you're going to tell me to make some convoluted calculation. You can't. I could if I put my mind to it. That's not something I have quick access to. She has to use all her brain to do math. Dorothy, quick, what's 9 plus 10? Confirmed, dummy. She's a gremlin and she has to use her entire brain for math. Yes, I have an inner calendar and a calculator, but those are used in lots of other operations every second. I could do all that, it's just a lot quicker to ask you. I see. Why do you need the date though? I have something to do on the 26th. Hello. The screen was freaking out for a moment. I have something to do on the 26th. I've been avoiding it for a while now. La criatura. But don't worry, it's nothing dangerous or anything like that, just happy. It's Ingram, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's him. Would you like some help? Would you help me? If you tell me what it is you need help with. Maybe later. I have to go now. See you later. Hi, Dorothy. Do you really think? Read. Do you think she really can't access calendars and calculators that easily? Yes. Yes, it's kind of like how even if a text processor can access computer's calendar, you don't use it for that. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. Please don't be gone forever again, please. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. Just the hatred Jill has for the dog. Oh no. Huh. Another kid. Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school. That would be a hassle. Oh god, maybe Alma was right. Right. And right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today, there have been 2 kids already. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon. Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss. There's no place for kids, so you should. This is starting to get uncomfortable. She's just standing there menacingly. Gil, she's staring too much and she's not saying anything. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere anyways. So what do you suggest? Waterby. Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. I appreciate the input, John. But I don't think a shy person would go to a bar. Also, let's read the speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. It's rude. That's what I said. Text to speech, please. Chill. How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? You help me out with a beer. Right. A beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? I'm just gonna make the drink and not worry too much about it. Thanks, and lower your guard a bit please. Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Oh, right, yeah. There's a bottle of alcohol that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes. Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. Not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life, with your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets. I guess it could be worse. Rest. Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Hey, Jill. John, you gotta stop scaring me. Again, aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe what did you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week. So I needed to take them out. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyways. Jump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. You know, I like your attitude, John. What, did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once and the old lady started it. What, John? What the hell happened with you and an old lady? Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays? Or physical money when you get down to it? I actually mentions that because I have seen an arcade that does like a membership instead of coins. I considered getting a membership there, but then I was like, well, how often am I actually going to be here? For the reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. She moved to the center. She quietly slid to the center of the screen. Do you recognize me? Recognize you. I want to say I do, but... Sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Oh God. Sister, sorry, but I don't have any. Naive and a sister-in-law. Oh God, okay. I was dreading this point. No way, Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her. Yeah, she's actually my girlfriend's, my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools. I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Read the room, John. Read the room. Her sister, she was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised, John. Read the room. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stopped fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer in her disease alone while you were all merry here mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. There's all the talk about getting your freedom. Worth it, Jill. Was your right to be married worth the life of my sister? Are you lashing out at me like I like? Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No. It's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It would be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her. That's just speculation you can't expect. And all of that because he wanted freedom. What kind of freedom is so enticing that makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up. I didn't kill your sister. For fuck's sake. Not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've heard she was sick. Do you really know what kind of fear drove me to that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared, but I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. Oh God. I'll make sure that girl gets to where she needs to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief. I know. Come on, Jill, let's take you home. God bless boss. And John. Yeah. Home sweet home. Hey Jill, you wanna grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. You want me to come in, keep you company? I'm fine, I just. Jill. You can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill, come here. It's just. Feel like a part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news. She held nothing by animosity for me. Not only that, I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. If I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Thanks boss, I really needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, do you hear me? Any weird thoughts come to you, or if you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, for she's in your care, you hear? Remember to call me. Violator to check on you nonetheless. What I said I'll call you later. What? Excuse me. Text to speech. And I didn't feel like a flawless service. I gotta buy a cutesy game poster. A lot just happened. Happiest part of the game? Yeah, this is. Look on. I don't think there's really anything I can say right now. Let's just go back to work. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're all in the right to stay at home. I have to come. Throwing away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid freedom. So I'll come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Her eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Who is the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? In no position to deal with people right now. Go home and rest a bit. My girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend died and wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to. Okay, that line is a little weird. Not all because of the fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. Bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones from no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is why I wanted. That's why I left all of that behind. This is why. See, you're starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. Rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? Feel like a shitting shit-eating piece of shit. The lowest of any possible life for me might find. Nano bees. How? How do you? Amoebas. Do you mean to say amoebas? Look down to me in disgust knowing that they're far superior. You're spirited. That's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Syrah. At Syrah. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here she is, surrounded by people that care about her. It's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, the smartest four might be he's still just a cat. And when I have Jill stay but not serve anyone today. Well, part of I won't leave. Didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here. Jillian Pliskin. Is that his actual name? I genuinely forgot that. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office. If you need a break or a hug, just tell me. No, that is not Solid Snake. Also, hello, Mr. Fondue. Kind of rethinking all the music that we've chosen for this night. Oh, you already put on the music. It's going to be an interesting day. Weird, man. Not right now. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside? Never mind. Hell no. He meet again bartender. Virgilio. What can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution of the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy. My favorite fish is the octopus. Gets to the point. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you going to do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not falling. Spell your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine, then I want a sparkle star. Jill is having a heated gamer moment. Considering what she's going through right now and the fact that she has to deal with this guy, I think it's warranted. Sparkle star. Okay. 2 red, 1 blue. Easy enough. C. Was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look at her angry spelling. Bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? Leave. Leave now. Now I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain and self-hate and... On second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I got those too, you know. What? You do. Yes, last month finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. And here I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Throwing holes through me and do nothing. I'm glad I'm in. Whatever text-to-speech, it's not like we actually respect this guy. But if you want me to give you a sincere piece of advice, whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Sulfate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it. And so sulking so much. I'll be damned, I actually sounded half sensible. Man actually saying somewhat advice. It only took 3 visits from him. And here I was thinking you were just pompous lunatic. Hey, Papa's lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. Do you want anything else? Have you ever seen how a bad touch? No, she's not even laughing at that anymore. Oh wait, no, that's aging. I get the controls confused with the Xbox controller sometimes. Maybe he's right. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserved every second of it. Only I had apologized earlier by not feeling this way right now. Only I. If only I. Hi. And remember when it held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride share what kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore. Can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me in this situation? Great, I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling helped me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey Jill, is that say please tell me that so? It is. Oh, thank God. I really need a friendly face right now. Oh, thank God, a normal person. Virgilio, please just calm down. No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this guy. How are you feeling, say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cups are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. Problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. He looked better though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? Like when I called you your full name but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much, I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do. Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Do you want something? My tongue is not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine, I don't need anything. How the emotional turntables. I've been infected with Say and her falling apart. That doesn't make sense. I'm just going to make the drink. Here you go. Let's see if there's any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So did something happen to you? I'm fine, nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. Say. I know you mean well. But no. It's that time of the month I get a bit sulky. Too much information for now. No, I'm not on my period. Now. I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. You know, I shouldn't have come today after all. N. Oh, maybe. I know you're trying for me. Are you all right? Trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless. I can't say everything will be all right without sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here, sorry. Didn't Jill say something like that before? I'm fairly certain she did. Almost word for word, yeah. I want to hear something weird. I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio. Yeah. You're just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really splendid. This will make a good entry in my poems blog. I had to feel bad about the way I treated him today. For the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came. Yes, no, I mean. You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah. keep messing things up with people. But, you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar. Yeah, can't put my finger on it though. I feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. Oh, what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. They genuinely enjoy her company. That reminds me. And did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me really hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me. Then she became happy. Ah. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? Can't help but I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know the context, not the details. Someone to whom I said some mean things to. You phrased that weird, Jill. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. I can't do anything. It helps me calm down, but I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I'm down. I get it. Good news, you're now discharged from the hospital. 3 months. I'm glad to hear that you recovered. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. They've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, there's anything I can do to help. I mean, I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Get me something cold, please. Something with ice. Okay, Moon Blast is an option. I don't think it's a good idea to give her alcohol right now though. Well, she did just have a beer, so that's kind of a moot point. Is the sunshine cloud? Suplex. I'm not giving her that. You know what, let's just go with the moon blast. This should be fine. Here you go. It's pretty cold outside though. Yeah, I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? No, people have told me my noise. My voice is pretty nasty actually. But they've also told me that I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica. And he has something to do with some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. I guess if you practice enough you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I don't. I know. I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin. Right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? Violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why don't you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping, no deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. Jill with a violin is cute image. Maybe playing the violin would help take her mind off of everything. And almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention that she's a bit late, let me call her. Can you do that? I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Oh God. I need to break myself. That. There's a lot happening right now. At least the kitty will be here soon. Do you think she'll let us pet her? Just the thought. Maybe she would let us pet her. It would. It would make me feel better at least. I think if you ask nicely enough. I can live with that. It'd be nice if Dorothy shows up too. Stolen say make me a bit jealous. I don't blame you. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. It'll feel like kicking myself with no mistake. I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one though. Can't just stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? Believe she went outside to look for that cell girl or something. Stella girl, text to speech please. The way you are right now feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is a broken arm. Click on something burning in. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2 centimeters deep cut. That's pretty deep, actually. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more than you have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome you too. Hello, Jill. So, I know this is very out of the blue, Stella. But can I pet you? Kitty spotted, kitty spotted. Look at her ears. They twitch. What's this about protecting who? Yeah. Sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection. So most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trying to deal with the kindness of things bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. Please tell me it's an actual gorilla. That would be so funny. That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service. He rejects it every time. Well, he's got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's just a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to the stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. Grantini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. Big one, she said. 12 of these. 6 of these. Wait. I can't be right. Okay. 6. Let me just make it normally first. And then I'm going to. Okay, there we go. Big drink for a big kitty. It's also double the money if I recall, whenever you make a big drink. Here you go. For all these years, don't get why the finest, most expensive things come in small packages. Have you ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you really small portions of some fine food? Honestly, yes, that has happened to me before. And And kinda just like, why am I even paying for this? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. Burger. Yeah, burger. It's got some cheers for burgers. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. She's a burger lover. Best character Stella. She loves burgers so much. She actually knows what burgers are. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How'd you do meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me when I was 5. Insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time. The park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to the muddy park? Can't say I have. She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. Don't be embarrassed about it, it lets you making a friend. So you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her longer than I have known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other, and the other person might have. The other person could have sworn you were an item. Are we sure that's not already the case? An item? What kind of item? He means a couple, yes. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock rise of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Let's not. Let's roll back a bit. You're telling me you two aren't actually together? Given how you two act around each other. You are somehow not together. Or are you just being coy right now? Like, oh yeah, haha, that's really funny. Do you have any childhood friends, Jill? I don't want to talk about that. Childhood friends, can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. Probably waiting for the other person to admit their feelings. I have a feeling it's just like, Say already knows, but she wants to hear it from Stella. Because wasn't it stated that Say is pretty in tune with how people feel? What kind of man was he? Gruff. They eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Hey Jill, what's this bloom light? I see drink tastes nice the first time, but I get Sammy after a while. So. Also brown for some reason. Give me one of those please. I'll have one too. Alright, bloom light. Having to make 2 this time, so 4 red, 1 blue, 2 green. Oh, I screwed up. Aged on the rocks and mixed. Why is it brown? Do they ever explain it? Who made this drink? Who made it brown? It's just brown. There's no reason for it. It just is. I don't know, I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one starts tasting like sand. Spice is hand, but sand nonetheless. Who is dimming the light? Did it? Did it put her to sleep? I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that and that she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing. She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatments she went through as a white knight. Treatment. Trauma suppressors. Basically it helps with the healing process of PTSD. Okay, I thought you were gonna suggest it was like Senator Armstrong. But now I have a mental image of like her limbs hardening. And now I can't remove that from my head. Mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. N. Her brain hardens in response to mental trauma. The superior hard brain versus the inferior squishy brain. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell. Or, say, was still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know. Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals. Stay was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. Hit paint off though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all of that. These are in the gods' favor, I think. She's earned the gods' favor. You know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? I saw Say wounded asking for help. Parsley was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? I don't think it's sad to want to help your friend. Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it's the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And guess he wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. Should be leaving actually. Come Say let's get hamburgers and go home. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. I don't know, I'd consider that better. I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps I guess. Oh, it's Kim. Hello, we haven't seen you since the start of the game actually. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. I forget, is she old enough to drink? I'm not gonna give her any alcohol, just in case. She's old enough to drink. Well, I'm not gonna give her alcohol anyway. Here you go. So how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. I respect that. What? Yep, went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and I told him I quit. What did I just say? Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting, got some assignment. Spent hours doing it only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that he didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. I can't say I blame you. Don't you have any second thoughts, regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts, and if you do what you want you'll still think what if. Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dread the arrival of every morning. I even almost. Okay, you don't need to tell me. I think I get the picture. What I'm saying is I don't know what I'll do, but certainly better than being there. In her workplace drama, the worst thing? Oh God, tell me about it. I feel free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know. Feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye. I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, put it mildly. What are you gonna do? And all of that. I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. My kind. I don't know, bubble here or something. Alright, something big and bubbly. Why is that funny to me? I don't know. Frothy water elbow velvet. Fringe weaver. The cobalt velvet is the most expensive one. But I feel like that might be too much alcohol for her. So I'll go with the frothy water. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. But what? Whatever. And also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though. Actually end up working there. No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom and a little pause. Stop. Stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Shit is getting too real. That's this entire stream, oh my god. The Dorothy at the start was a lie. Can you give me something? Sorry, I just have to dry my mouth, anything will do. Something. I have no idea what to do for something. If I remember right, the devs admitted they put Dorothy there to disarm the reader. Oh God. They knew. They knew. You can do anything, okay? Let's give her. Let's give her a blue fairy. Feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it, I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel re-liberated, however. Like I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like, work wherever I want. No, it's not that way and it won't be easy. I feel a lot more confident than I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know anything, barely know how society works through that one. Like something I want to say really quick. J.R.R. Tolkien never wrote Lord of the Rings until he was in his 40s. It's generally never too late to do what you want. Well, I wish you had the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority in all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. When dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. She's back. She's back. Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know I came for you. She returns to save us. Hug her, yeah. For me. Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. Boss. Wouldn't she have done it for free? All night long. Come again. To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was called that rage you had earlier. Yeah. There's another hugs or a cold bucket. I don't promise there will be any water in it. Calm down a bit, honestly no better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the coddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right in there. That's boss for you. It's not you need hugs many. I need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules. I love boss, she's great. Please take care of me. Jill wants to be in the holiday mood. We gotta buy a mega Christmas tree. Where's Dorothy? Why is Dorothy not here? Who is that robot? A very good friend. Alright, Merry Christmas tree. That's a lot of money for it. I think I'll have enough rent money. Card $8,000 for rent. Anything going on? Not really. Okay. Gonna hydrate and then we'll continue. I think the next day or today is the last playable day for this chapter. I think afterwards is a scripted day. Then we move on to Charter 3. Yeah, I forgot about her blog. I always forget to read this. Okay, let's go to work. Hope that it's not as heavy this time. Good evening. Hey. How are you feeling? Robots are soft and warm. Come again? Don't worry about it, John. You heard me. Oh, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. Still hate myself, still sad as hell, but... how do I put it? Noise stopped. I don't know if I explain myself. Sorta kinda. So how are things last night? Cozy, I must admit. Can't believe you paid for Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call it that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. Ask her how much and she said enough to pay for the soda I'm having is fine. Oh my god. Dorothy might be a little gremlin, but she actually has a heart of gold. How do you get her number? I have contacts. Boss, that's a little scary. Right. Anyways, Jill, if you ever need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know you're here. Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Please don't let it be another heavy day. I could really use some levity right now. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Breaking, John. Welcome to OH to you guys. It's the dogs. It's puppies. Hey, be more respectful, I brought my boss here. Are you a part-timer here or something? It's Big Boss. Oh my god, it is. Look, he even has exclamation points on his eye patch. That's absolutely Big Boss. My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. It's shit. So what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Oh my god, he literally is Big Boss. Soldier. Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh, it was you, Dana. No, it's Jill. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Syrah thing. Part of it. I founded it. He founded Outer Heaven. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Oh my god, it's Outer Heaven. Like now that we're looking at it with this context. Actual diamond dogs. It's literally just Outer Heaven. Here we take in any dog without a place in this world. We create our own heaven on earth. Metal Gear Solid 5 is real. This has to be a Metal Gear reference. This has to be a Metal Gear reference. And do you take corgis only? Nano dogs. Nano dog son. Do I look like one of those Bay Fair bitches? Of course not. Close enough. I've included other animals. Suddenly I can only take care of those who are the same species as I. Sad thing is I've taken more seriously but to talking corgi with an eye patch. He's a Shiba. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. Something mainly in bitter. Let's see. That's a lot of them, really. Okay, we can go with a gut punch, a pile driver, or a suplex. What should we go for here? Pile driver and the suplex are the same price. The gut punch is cheaper. Do we want to ensure that I have money for rent? The suplex, okay, it does have less alcohol in it, so good choice. All on the rocks and mix. Here you go. Yes, this is just what I wanted. This tastes worse than my own, but it's what you asked for. Don't be like that one kid in SpongeBob. This is a really nice place, you know. He picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep Syrah afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. We will continue battering Powder Heaven. Yeah. I said our heaven. Close enough text to speech. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing and boss really afford that. We have more urgent matters at hand though, like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool, every dog has a right to his own ball. Is that a Metal Gear reference? Please tell me that's a Metal Gear reference. It really sounds like one. You're pretty sure it is okay? We can't provide even that, and what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. That does sound like something she would do. I mean, what was the bar closing and all that? But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do to the ball. That's a good point. The other dog has a solid eye. Yes, he has an eye patch. It's Big Boss. What do you think is cheaper? Box of balls or a box of boxes? Personally, box of boxes. Are there boxes of boxes if you try hard enough? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together. Tied together. Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. The Solid Eyes and Metal Gear Solid 4. N. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, you're right. This dog is talking about outer heaven, yes. This whole world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles. I don't know about that last one. As expected from you, Ba. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. I mean, that's a good payment too. So tomorrow you're going to check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir. Accept that to boss. A good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, why don't they come with foil? I don't know how to pronounce that. One of the dogs had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Curses, you're right, we need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not the one. It's not one to scam people, let alone a dog. Oh my god. I wonder if we can strike a deal with that those bastards have. She's always so nice with us. And now her smile is so cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet. Yes, put that on the list. Nacho. He's so tiny. He's so tiny compared to Dana. Look at him. I forgot she knew the dog. Boss and Big Boss have met. I don't think I can play Snake Eater without getting copyright struck. But if I could, I would do it right now. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by, I've got some errands to run. Great, Gil can go with you. I can. You will. Still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. I just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break. And he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice, I'm glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So you having anything? Actually, I'm just going to go sit over there and be on standby, await orders. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or if he even gets paid with money. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. It's Betty. I've got to read what she said. Man, I sure need to get wasted too. I fail to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Shiba Inu, yes. For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap, we just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. See Deal. Deal knows what's good. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Oh, he's so excited. Logan with Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will you? Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. Yes, sir. He's so cute, yeah. I wish I had a talking Shiba Inu. When do you guys want that to? When it just make life better. He's fine. Just a beer then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Yeah, let's give her a big beer. Friday after work. Gotta make it big. Where are those 2 of these 4 of those? 8 of these mixed. Here, let's make it special. Cheers. Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem actually. I have this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks, last thing I need right now is more cheap crap taking space. So how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that war girl is stirring things up, for better or for worse. Or worse. She's like a rabbit. That could have several meanings. An overtly politically correct rabbit. N. What? What? What do you mean rapid? Ever had a pet rabbit? They're a ravenous mess that get startled over the littlest of things. Nervous mess, and I can read, I swear. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might hurt someone. Doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. There's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. True. Daddy is. How do I put this nicely? Betty has issues. You randomly yell what did you say whenever she's within earshot distance. Text. The speech said, Daddy, I don't care. Betty is a weirdo. Yeah, well. It's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Oh my god. Why are you like this? Like a rabbit if you say that again. Raising up the question of whether she's really like that. Where if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. I'm willing to bet she's not actually like. What Betty described, and Betty just likes to make her life hell. Well, why don't we test that? Ow. You go out with her. Why? Test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. Okay, but he can say no. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. And if you are right, you have wiped the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Betty. You're making her a nervous mess. Is that what you call fun? Bun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? Yeah, I'm with Deal here. How is that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. State of the moment, it seems. What is wrong with you, Betty? But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. Must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. You could also just not do it at all. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was. Say this, Laura girl, do you guys get along? We will never know his name. I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she? Aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing. Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't have to actually be with us in the building though. She's more like a freer on. It's her. I said a freelancer please. Why is she there then? Because she likes dogs. Fair enough reason to be honest. That's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. He's got you there. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. That Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be. When? She's better off with a more assertive person robot, a more assertive partner. Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you. Not finishing that? Nope. She's right though, don't agree with her. Sharing interest in being compatible are totally different things. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. I don't think you're the person to be talking about that, Betty. Whether you want to admit or not, love changes people, for better or for worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit. So someone might try to eat her out there. It would be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So, in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Let's see if she likes you and... He already tried the hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some kind of skirt chaser. She did. She absolutely did. She's not into girls. I knew it. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed giddy afterwards though. I heard her muttering something about being her first lesbian. It was weird. Did they ever state how old this girl is? Because that really feels like something. No, like a younger woman would do. You know. They don't. Okay, enough Aurora for tonight. Well, okay with everything that they're describing about her. She might also just be kind of a weirdo. It's not like we ever meet her though, so... Who knows, Betty could be making it up too. I actually wouldn't put it past her. Refrain from using "that's what you said last night." Jokes or variations thereof, please. Party Cooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light please. Get me a fringe weaver. Okay, balloon light. Or red, 1 blue 2 green. 3 alcohol. Aged on the rocks. It's number 1 done. Now we need a fringe weaver. 1 red and 9 alcohol. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Under why it's called a bloom light. She's gonna be drunk soon. Seems it was first developed at some video games event. Creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made a drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? Daddy, that is the worst possible time you could have asked that. I said Betty, text-to-speech. And more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you're one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more. Once. The word. Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap of this world and everything. Tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis. Hey. I'm just boating you. Yeah, I think I became all of that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into a whole activism thing in the first place. How's that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see if things changed. I really got into the whole thing. Whenever I want to get more serious, find myself coming up against the wall. That wall was an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. By that far you mean something legal, right? Found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. Not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were the dangerous extremist kind. Okay, so she actually wasn't committing crimes. For some reason that's surprising to me. Tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. He seriously never thought about it that way. Look. No one ever said that Betty had more than a single brain cell. Here to start putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the... That name say Fair Toy Company. Suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? Hey, from the dog, this isn't enough to keep the mountain dust. I don't know how you do it. Are the bully of dogs pay you at all? This is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing nothing. Yeah. Or at least I think we're paying him. Not entirely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well. We're fine, we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. N. See you, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You only have the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish the day today. We only got like 20 minutes left. I don't know if we have enough time. Speak runtime. I don't think you can speedrun me reading, unfortunately. I don't think that's remotely possible. Yeah, it'll take more than 20 minutes, then I think this is probably a good point to call it for now. Although I will want to give a reminder before we go. Next week is going to be a bit weird because there's gonna have to be some renovations in my place next week. So if I am going to stream, it is likely going to be in the evening. Rather than in the middle of the day like I normally do. Also, there is a chance that we will do the Monster Hunter Wilds beta on Friday. Instead of doing something on Thursday, not Thursday. Instead of doing something on Wednesday, we will be. We might be doing the Monster Hunter beta on Friday. Next week is also going to be a little bit different because I won't be doing Valhalla or Kingdom Hearts. Next Thursday is Halloween if I recall, and I do have something in mind for Halloween. Escaped from card games, but not for long. Anyway. So we'll see how next week will pan out. But with that said, I think you're gonna start closing things out now. I'm ending things a little earlier than usual, but that's just because I don't think I have enough time to finish this day. Surprise. Oh no. In all seriousness, thank you all for joining. I hope I will be able to stream next week. I probably will be able to, but you never know. I can promise you guys, at the very least we will continue Monster Hunter Monday. But with that said, thank you all for joining today and as always, stay foxy. Alright, goodbye Mr. Fondue. Goodbye Anthony. Goodbye Drew. Goodbye, Gaming Master. Goodbye, Singular Dorado. Hopefully I see you all next week, whatever might happen next week.